Hello everybody, welcome back to my studio. This is Emma Wigington. I'm a textile artist and I work up here in Cumbria. I'm very lucky to live here. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely day out there, and later on I'll go for a little walk. There's so much to see and do here, but as with everywhere, we're all in lockdown. We're all keeping ourselves to ourselves, so I'm spending an awful lot of time in here in my studio. I'm very lucky. I've got somewhere to sort of escape to from the house. When my family's had enough of me, I just come down here. And I won't be seen for days, basically. So today I really wanted to show you my crazy hair. I was going to wash it, but you know what? I thought, heck, I'm just going to do the video anyway. We're all in lockdown. Nobody can see a hairdresser or anything like that. So I'm just going to enjoy doing the video for you because I'd rather do the video than go and wash my hair. So there you go. Right. So, Fusible Web. There are all kinds of, I'm sure, different kinds of fusible webbing out there, but this is the one I tend to use. It's the one that I think a lot of people use. You've probably used it, you may have used it. If you have, then please don't watch this video. Watch the next one and you'll get to learn how to do free machine embroidery. Sorry, I'm just a bit thirsty. It comes like this. It's a nice crinkly stuff, okay. And it's all folded up nicely. Sometimes it comes on a roll, sometimes it comes in a packet. You can see this has been well and truly cut out, so it's a bit of an old bit of Fusible Web. From it, what I've done is I've cut myself a thin strip of it, and I'm going to apply that to some fabric, or I'm going to show you how to apply it to some fabric. And then what you can do is you can cut shapes out of it from your fabric, and you simply iron them onto another piece of fabric, into a background piece of fabric, and you turn that into your applique base ready for stitching onto. So unfortunately mine's a little bit old, this Fusible Web. It's not the greatest to show you, but basically it has a nice, this is the fusible webbing bit, which is normally fairly nicely attached to the paper, but as I say, mine's a little bit old. So all I'm going to do is show you that I'm going to put that down onto my piece of fabric that I've cut roughly the same size. You put that down, face down, so the rough side, the fusible webbing side is down over, and then you iron that in place with a nice hot iron. I tend to cover it over with I've got some wax paper that I put on top of that just to protect your iron. If your iron's the one you normally do all your best shirts with and work shirts and stuff, for goodness sake, you know, don't use it like that. Put something on top so you don't get this stuff stuck to it. I never iron anything. My iron lives in my studio. I only ever use it for ironing fabric or Fusible Web and stuff. So there you go. That's a sneak look into my life of complete laziness. Because quite honestly, I've got better things to be doing. So anyway, so you iron that on like that. Ta-da! So you'll end up with a piece. This is one. Here's one I did earlier. This piece, that's the fabric, and on the back now it just feels like you've got a piece of paper stuck to the back. And what you're going to do eventually is you're going to peel that off, and you peel that off completely and you iron that down. So fabric side up, fusible webbing side down, and you iron that onto your background piece of fabric. Okay, so I'm just going to show you that, but I'll tell you what we'll do first. I'll show you how to just draw a little shape. You can draw any shapes you like. Obviously you might plan this so you're getting the shapes and sizes of fabric that you really want to cut your shapes from. So you just maybe, I'm just going to cut a little circle from that, and my scissors under the piles of stuff. Even though I've cleared this table so I can film this, because usually this table's covered in stuff, clutter and boxes and scissors and tools of all kinds and just general detritus. I've actually cleared it off nicely so I can film this for you. So I should show you that better, shouldn't I? Here we go. That's the paper side. You just draw whatever shape you want to on there. You know, it can be a complicated shape or a simple shape. That's not a very good circle. Simple shape. Cut it out. Then you've got the paper backing. You must take the paper backing off. And you've got your fusible webbing side. You put the fusible webbing side down onto the fabric, and you would iron that in place like that with your hot iron, protecting it, of course, so that you can iron your shirts later, should you wish to. So this is the one I made earlier, and I cut out some pretty little butterfly shapes. These little circles I'm going to turn into flowers, and it's got like a little grassy patch at the bottom. And what I've done is, because I'm going to be showing you how to do free machine embroidery in my second video, I've made it so that those shapes more or less fit into the hoop. I know the bottom ones don't quite, but I'm going to stitch those. I'll show you how to stitch those when I do my next video. So there you go. If you've never used Fusible Web before, go away and have some fun with that. You don't have to do free machining on top of it, but it is a really good way of holding shapes onto paper, onto the fabric, so that you can then free machine with ease. Okay, so that's all from me for now. I will hopefully see you in my next video when I've got that one done. I'm just having a great time making films and learning lots of stuff, learning how to make them look reasonably good, I hope, and I hope you enjoy them. They're just made with love from me as a bit of fun in your day. Okay, bye for now.